But I'm sorry, we should actually be talking about...
Oh, the topic. What
the topic at hand.
I think you're intimately acquainted with the dark side of human nature. Do you think it's always been with man, or do you think that with the age of media we have that it's just a recent thing? Or do you think cavemen really had bleak sides to them?
I believe that, was it Freud who's, the id? Is that Freud? The id, the ego, the superego?
I don't know anything about it. I know it's 180 bucks an hour.
Well, if we were to, you know, subscribe to his line of thinking, then yes, the id is part of your genetic blueprint. I do think if we are close to the animal kingdom, I think there's been a dark side, and history bears that out. I mean, we wouldn't have the history of warfare and killing and
right, from the first moment somebody saw somebody else at the water hole, they picked the bone up and caved their skull in.
Since the Big Bang. Yeah, there's been violence, and it's inherent in our human condition.
Do you think it's healthier? You know, people always say there's this aphorism, embrace your dark side. I think that's dangerous in a way. I think you have to be cognizant of it, but actually embracing it seems to be, you should just recognize that you have primal urges in yourself that at some level needs suppressed. I don't think you can dive completely into it.
I don't know what that means to embrace your dark side, meaning like you are giving yourself carte blanche to be...
Yeah, I think some people, that's how some people lead themselves to a healthy rationalization of hedonism. I think there should be stop points, you know, those truck ramps that go off the hillsides, you know, you need one of those every once in a while, or else we're all fucking crazy.
Well, in theory, the law is there to protect us from ourselves in a way, or to protect society as a whole from the deviance in there. But I think that people's dark side comes out, every one of us, anytime you're in traffic. Do you not go to a rage that is, they call it road rage, hence the name, but you go to a rage of, if you could get away with it, I think you'd kill people. I think you would.
It's pretty weird, yeah.
I think if you were guaranteed a little get-out-of-jail-free card, when pedestrians' rights here, there's nothing more frustrating than that, and when they take their fucking time walking, that drives me nuts. Like, it's like...
Yeah, but did you ever notice, whenever I'm out on Ventura Boulevard and the guy does that, it's invariably a guy who's, like, disenfranchised. Sometimes to me it seems like a homeless guy, and I often get it. And I dig the moment where he takes this long, leisurely stroll in front of me, and I think, oh, I see. This guy never has any power over anything, except this is his one point. He shuts down this entire street for around 30 seconds while he shuffles across with these Kleenex boxes on his feet.
No, I know what you're saying, and I agree with you. At times like that, when like
it's kind of cool.
The underdog can like fight the system by walking slowly. I'm not talking about that. I'll give that guy all credit he wants. I'm talking about just John and Jane Q. Public, who clearly are taking full advantage of the pedestrians' rights. And you're like so backed up on Sunset. Or the people at Miyagi and the whiskey bar on Sunset and Bar Marmont's. Like just those people on the weekends that you just, when you see them. Well, I don't know what it is about, and I've gone to those places, sorry, but I want to punch them in the face. I just want to punch the Saturday night revelers on Sunset Boulevard in the face. And I just hate them. There you go.
Honey, walk right out there and do it, because there they are. Now, I've seen your act, and you often talk about, I sense that you somewhere have a place in your peccadillo heart for serial murders or some sort of morbid fascination with them.
I have a fascination. I think a lot of people do. The true crime books and also medical oddities. I like looking at deformities, like people with like a giant foot or something, or like at you know what I mean?
Or huge penises?
No.
Okay. See? Look at us. We're like Monteith and Rand.
We have a comedy team, actually. Can I tell them? We're touring this summer, His and Hers. We're doing that. And,
okay, let's do it. I'm a Tangelo. Give me a film genre. Peckinpah? Boom, boom. We've been mixed nuts.
I think it'd be nice. We're going to be at Bally's.
Yeah. Let's steal this before we go. Talk to me about Steal This Movie.
It's a Abby Hoffman biopic, and a lot of it revolves around the Chicago 7 trial.
Who's playing Abby?
Vincent D'Onofrio is Abby Hoffman.
Oh, who's playing the Berrigans?
I'm sorry?
Berrigan brothers? Weren't they part of the Chicago 7?
No.
No? Wasn't there a priest called Teddy Berrigan or something?
Oh, you're talking about the older gentleman. Okay, yes.
Yeah. Benny Davis, Teddy Berrigan?
Yeah, I don't know.
Fuck
I know who you're talking about. He's the peaceable one. He's older than the rest of them. I'm sorry. But Vince D'Onofrio is Abby Hoffman. Kevin Corrigan's in it. Donal Logue, Jean Triplehorn, Kevin Pollak is Jeffrey.
Donal Logue?
Donal Logue, yeah.
Don't know him.
Yes, you do. You just don't know his name.
Is he the bassist in the Breeders?
Yes, he is.
When's it come out?
It's coming out in June, I believe, and it's called Steal This Movie, and I also have another movie coming out called The Independent that I made with Jerry Stiller and Max Perlet.
And you're doing stand-up, because, you know, when I first saw you, I remember thinking, this is the best stand-up I've seen in a long time.
Oh, thank you.
Remember we worked some rat house
We did something together
way down
far away.
Southern California, I remember.
No,
we
I was
were
at the
up in
Irvine Improv this week.
Irvine. Oh, you
Yeah.
are? How's your chops? Good?
I got to say, last night I was not on top of my game. I just had one Bushmills too many, and it was not good. I just was not
Well,
on
your
top of my
candor
game.
is refreshing. Let's
Thank
give her a hand.
you.
Janeane Garofalo. Stick around, Janeane.